Welcome back to the channel where every coin tells a story. Whether you're a casual collector, a metal detector enthusiast, or someone who just found an old coin in a drawer and wants to know if it's worth anything, you're in the right place. Today's journey takes us back to the early post-war years of the United States specifically, to the 1950 Roosevelt Dime. This small silver coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but it's packed with history, symbolism, and surprising value, especially in high-grade condition. So grab your magnifying glass and get ready, because the 1950 dime has more to it than meets the eye. The Roosevelt Dime series was introduced in 1946, just 1 year after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His portrait was chosen for the dime not just because he was a four-term president who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II, but also because of his strong association with the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio, a disease Roosevelt himself battled for much of his life. The decision to honor Roosevelt on the 10-cent coin was widely supported and marked a significant change from the Mercury dime, which had been in circulation since 1916 and 1950. Roosevelt dime continues the design introduced 4 years earlier. On the obverse or front of the coin, we'll find a left-facing portrait of President Roosevelt, sculpted by John R. Scenic, who was the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. The word Liberty arcs along the left rim, and Roosevelt's motto, "In God We Trust," appears beneath his chin. Below the neck is the year 1950, and if your coin was minted in Denver, it will also show a small D mint mark just to the left of the torch on the reverse side. Speaking of the reverse, this is where the coin's symbolic power really shines. It features a lit torch in the center representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left for peace, and an oak branch on the right for strength and independence. Surrounding the design is the inscription United States of America, and the denomination 1 dime, the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one nestled in between. It's a tight, elegant design that has remained largely unchanged for decades and remains one of the most recognized dimes in U.S. history. Now, let's talk about the metal itself. The 1950 dime is made of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing 2.5 grams and measuring 17.9 millimeters in diameter. Because of its silver content, this coin has intrinsic melt value regardless of its condition. As of today's silver prices, the metal alone is worth around $2, which means even a well-worn 1950 dime, guess, were worth more than 10 cents? There were 3 different mint varieties of the 1950 dime. The most common is the one struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced over 50 million dimes that year. These coins carry no mint mark. The Denver Mint issued about 46.8 million dimes, which can be identified by the small D mint mark on the reverse. And finally, the San Francisco Mint produced a much smaller run, around 20.5 million coins, with a tiny S mint mark. While all 3 versions are fairly common in circulated condition, things get more interesting when you factor in condition and grading. Collectors look for high-quality coins with full details, especially in the torch area on the reverse. A dime that has full bands, meaning the horizontal lines of the torch are fully separated and well-struck, can fetch a premium. In uncirculated mint-state condition, 1950 Roosevelt dime can be worth anywhere from $5 to $30 depending on the mint mark, grade, and overall eye appeal. A coin graded MS65 by PCGS or NGC might bring $15 to $50. Proof-like or exceptionally struck examples with full bands can be worth much more. And if you're lucky enough to own a high-grade proof version, which was sold to collectors in mint sets, those can bring even higher values. So, how do you know what your 1950 dime is worth? First, check the condition. A coin with heavy wear, scratches, or discoloration will usually sell for melt value, or just a bit over that. If your coin still has most of its original detail and luster, it might be worth sending to a professional grading service. Mint mark also matters. A 1950S dime, in great condition, could be more sought after than a Philadelphia issue, especially in high grades with full bands. If you're looking to sell your 1950 dime, you've got a few options. For common circulated coins, local coin shops, pawn shops, or silver buyers will typically offer prices close to the melt value. Just be sure to compare offers and check current silver prices before selling. For coins in better condition, online marketplaces like eBay or Etsy are good platforms. Make sure to take clear close-up photos of both sides of the coin and mention the mint mark and any notable features, like full bands. Be honest about the condition, collectors. Appreciate transparency. Better photos mean better sales. If you believe you have a high-grade example, consider sending it to a grading service, like PCGS or NGC. Yes, there's a fee involved, but a certified grade can dramatically increase your coin's value and marketability. Just make sure the potential value justifies the grading cost generally. You want your coin to be worth at least $50 before considering professional grading. Another selling method is through coin shows or collector clubs. Oh, these are great places to meet knowledgeable buyers and possibly get better offers, especially if your coin has strong eye appeal or is part of a collection you're ready to sell. You can also trade your dime for other coins you might be collecting. Roosevelt Dimes are a popular series for beginners. Many collectors are always on the hunt for missing dates or mint marks in top condition. One last tip: don't clean your coin. It may be tempting to shine it up and make it look new, but cleaning can actually reduce the value significantly. Collectors prefer coins in original, untouched condition, even if they're a bit dirty or tarnished. The 1950 Roosevelt Dime is a snapshot of post-war America. It represents the hope and strength of a nation rebuilding after global conflict, honoring a president who helped guide the country through some of its darkest hours. Even if it's just a small silver coin, it carries with it the weight of history, the artistry of minting, and a story worth telling. Thanks for watching today's deep dive into the 1950 Roosevelt Dime. If you found this video helpful or interesting, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more coin stories coming your way, from rare cents and error quarters to forgotten world coins. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your change jars full. You never know what treasures you might already have.